This is Fresh. If nothing changes, this restaurant will fail.
This place barely has a pulse.
Restaurant Takeover is owner Kaylea's last hope.
I really don't think I'm gonna last another month.
So, the Takeover team is going undercover
Very far from Fresh.
and seizing the restaurant.
We're shutting you down right now.
They'll change the menu,
Boring.
remake the space,
Are you kidding me? You have no respect.
and hope that they can save Fresh.
She's an anchor dragging this restaurant down.
But will Kaylea be able to handle the change?
I just feel like the walls are closing in on me.
Honestly, I give this a 50-50 chance of working.
The Takeover team has just 6 days.
I need a minute. I'm sorry.
We received a plea for help from the owner of Fresh.
I really don't think I'm gonna last another month with the way things are going. I'm sinking.
We need you guys to go in there, find out what's wrong with the decor, what's wrong with the food.
Adam and I are going undercover to see what's really going on.
And they have no idea who we are or that we're coming today.
Mike is gonna give you some pencil cams. So these are small cameras that you're gonna
Cheers,
be able
mate.
to get some surveillance footage for us. We already have a camera guy in there waiting. Let us know what happens, okay?
Sounds good. Let's get in there.
From the outside, doesn't look too hot.
Fresh is getting restaurant takeover designer Amanda Campbell. She specializes in environmental design and has re-envisioned many popular restaurant hotspots in Toronto. And restaurant takeover chef Adam Hynam-Smith. He's the Melbourne-trained chef and co-owner of El Gastronomo Vagabundo, Ontario's first gourmet street food truck.
Looks like a hair
There we go.
salon or a dry cleaners. Fresh? This interior is stale.
It's cold, white, and boring, just like a hospital hallway.
So alive here.
Isn't it? Not very inspiring.
Look at the shade of green in the logo. That logo is amateur hour, big time. Very far from Fresh, if you ask me.
Exactly. How do we order? Off the menu, or have you got
Yeah, you can build your own or you can order off the board there.
build your own? We've got a menu to one side of us. We've been handed this little build your own sandwich thing that does not belong there. It's completely confusing. We don't know where to start. It's farm to fork, right? So it's all fresh ingredients, local. I just hope that carries through, right?
I'm gonna have the mixed green salad, please.
Alrighty. And your
I'll grab the salmon lox, please.
That's $20.91.
There's 40.
$20 for a salad and a sandwich? I think you're still gonna be hungry when you're done.
Good on you. Thank you.
That is a hefty price for a
It is.
sandwich. This is seriously my lunch, half a takeout container. The amount of money we spent, like, are you serious? That's what you get for
I know,
what we
right?
paid? This is bull.
Just looking at the sandwich is disappointing. Kind of matches the ambiance of the restaurant. Bland, boring, and white. This
There's nothing
isn't belong here.
extraordinary about that. You can do that at
It's a
home.
waste of time. Here we go.
Boring.
Bland, bland, bland. No wonder this place is failing. I just don't know if she is fully comfortable with her palate.
That sandwich is not a meal.
No, not at all. Not at all.
This place barely has a pulse.
Time to shut this place down.
Let's go.
Let's go do it.
Hi, you're the owner?
Yes, I am.
We're from Restaurant Takeover, and we're shutting you down right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now.
So, Kaylea, tell me your intentions with this place.
It was always my dream to own my own business, so I decided to open up this place. I strongly believe in eating clean, healthy food. I kind of wanted to just bring that to the public.
So Kaylea, you own the restaurant and Jenny, you're managing the restaurant.
Training, yes.
Jenny and I are best friends. I don't know what I would have done if she hadn't have come to help me. Everything is made from scratch, all of the sauces. So for me to be able to pass off a little bit of the responsibility is taking a huge load off me.
It's a lot of support for you. Kaylea looks exhausted, emotionally and physically.
She's shaky. She's on the verge of tears, And we haven't even begun yet.
I like the open feel, but we need just a little more privacy. You walk in the front door and you can see right through to the back door. They can see under my prep tables. The space kind of brings me down on a day-to-day basis.
If she hates it so much, why is it like this?
The inspiration and passion has kind of been drained from me over the past few months.
She's abandoned this place emotionally. She's checked out and she hates coming to work. She's an anchor dragging this restaurant down.
It just seems so empty in here. The walls are so bare and my equipment is lacking.
Don't get me started on the kitchen. Horrible layout, unprofessional equipment, ugly decor. Need I go on?
Like, I look at this kitchen and I can't even comprehend how you can produce food out of here.
There's no flow back here. Nothing makes sense. Was this intentional?
Not at all. There is no outlets here. We actually have extension cords plugged in everywhere.
The electrical is so bad that you can only use one piece of equipment at a time, and it's all using extension cords.
So when we're cooking bacon, we have to get a pan, bring it over to this very slow burner stove, and literally 10 minutes later, they'll have a sandwich.
Do those people come back?
You can't be taking that long to put a bloody sandwich out. Your brain has to be in order. So
Yeah.
you running around in circles, you're not achieving anything.
That's why I came to you guys for help. I just don't know what to do anymore.
And you're down to your bare bones now.
I know that this is not your dream.
No, it's not.
This space is not inspiring at all. You want people to walk in here and not be confused as to where they are. This is the sandwich shop. The dry cleaner's next door.
So the things that are wrong with this restaurant, I don't even know where to start with this list. The food is bland. The restaurant is bland. You can't even see the sign out the front. You can't even find the bloody restaurant. How's she going to survive? You look like a deer in the headlights at the moment.
I'm just stuck.
I can hear it in your voice. Like you don't believe in yourself and what you have here anymore.
I just feel like the walls are closing in on me sometimes.
You mean those ugly, boring white walls? Yeah.
I've put everything I have into here. I need a minute. I'm sorry.
After getting this plea for help,
I really don't think I'm gonna last another month. I'm stinking.
Chef Adam and designer Amanda went undercover and experienced fresh.
Bland, bland, bland. No wonder this place is failing.
Having shut the restaurant down, they're demanding that owner Kaylea hand over $15,000 before they get to work. Kaylea's response?
I need a minute. I'm sorry.
Her walking out proves how fragile she is. It seems like she's been gone for an eternity.
This is not gonna be good.
So finally she composes herself and comes back to the table. She's a little bit embarrassed. She's in shock though, that's the big thing. There's a lot of people here to support you. You've got a great friend here. I want to instill that passion back into you. I know it's there, but it's up to you to take that inspiration and take it to the next level.
I'm ready to go to the next level.
And I'm going to need you to come up with $15,000.
That's digging pretty deep.
And you're gonna be closed for 6 days.
I don't know where I'm gonna come up with that.
I wonder if we're actually helping. Some people just don't belong in the restaurant business. I'm starting to wonder Kaylea might be one of those people. Can you come up with 15?
Okay,
Let's do it.
You do this?
I'm ready.
I want you to write us a check for $15,000. We are going to match it with $15,000, and we're gonna get the show on the road.
Probably the biggest check I've ever written in my life.
We're really her last hope, not just for the business, but for herself as well. I have to try and save Kaylea from a nervous breakdown. I just hope we're not too late. I'm gonna have to see the keys now too.
Okay.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
There's no way she's ready.
I really hope that these two are as good as they say they are, because Kaylea really can't handle another emotional setback, so this really needs to work. Honestly, I give this a 50-50 chance of working.
Kaylea, so what I want you to do is show me how you make your salmon lox sandwich. This is the sandwich that I ordered. I wasn't happy with the product that I received. I want to see how you make this, starting with how you cure your salmon.
So we start with kosher salt and just your regular granulated sugar.
And that's all that goes into the cure mix?
This is all that goes into the cure mix.
There's no other aromatics added to this dish. It's missing so much flavour.
Most of my customers like simple food. There was dill in it before.
And you took that out. Why?
Posed as a little bit of a problem for a couple people. So I took it out.
You took it out because of 2 customers.
I did. Why wouldn't I do that? I want to make them happy. I want them to come back. Was that wrong?
She's so meek, so unsure of herself. She's digging herself into a deep hole right now.
And then I take the filet and I completely coat it with this, and then it's popped in the fridge for about 18 hours or so. Here's the salmon here all ready to go for the day. Then we take the rye caraway bread. This comes fresh to us every morning. And then we take just our plain cream cheese.
So have you thought about putting anything else into the cream cheese to lift the profile of the flavour?
I'd thought about it, but, you know, again, I'm just trying to keep it simple.
Why?
I don't know, honestly.
I know I'm being tough on her, but she has to hear this.
Plain cream cheese with our plain salmon.
All right.
And then we do our capers, slices of tomato.
Why do you put that on there? Because it's not very traditional, is it? What is traditional is red onion. And you said you've taken it off because a lot of the customers don't like raw onion.
Yeah, they order the salmon lox with no onion.
And just cucumber?
Just cucumber.
Just cucumber.
And then our sprout mix. And from here, we're all set. Ready to try it?
Yeah, cut it up. Let's eat it.
Okay.
Boring. All I can taste is salty fish. Nothing here balances or adds to the flavour of anything. You're sacrificing the better part of a product to please 2 customers. So how do you feel at the moment hearing all this?
It hurts. I'm spread pretty thin right now.
How can we fix that?
By bringing the life back in here.
This is a really tough call. My gut is telling me to walk away. She's past fixing. She's so sad, this might just blow up in my face. All right, Kaylea, menu.
It represents my business. It represents me.
How many items have you got on here? The menu board is huge. I'm not even going to count, there's so many. She focuses or claims to focus on farm to fork. She's got nothing there that even remotely shows me that. So the first thing I'm going to do...
He's not just destroying my menu board, he's destroying my soul.
Bugger it.
Oh my goodness. I painted that chalkboard on the wall myself, and so there's all my hard work wiped out with just a couple strokes.
It had to be done. She needs to start fresh.
As you can see, there's nothing here.
Yeah, we got 4 walls on the floor.
That's it. Basically, what I want Igor to do is come in and put up some walls, create some flow. It should be simple enough. The space is very industrial.
It's not a restaurant, it's a joke.
I'm going to take her front service line, turn it 90 degrees, and we're gonna have the service line run down the right side of the restaurant so that we have open access on the left side to provide a hallway to the washrooms for the guests.
This is the kitchen?
And
wow, there's nothing here. There's no equipment, there's nothing.
no, it looks like a morgue. The electrical is another major issue in the space.
There's a lot of extension cords all over the place, but that's about it.
When she plugs one piece of equipment in, something else blows. This is not functional for her at all.
The electrical panel seems to be fine. Lots of empty spaces. Increasing the number of outlets shouldn't be a problem.
We've got our seating, decorative pendants, the wood slat, decorative wall.
This wall is really cool. I like how it turns into a countertop.
It visually breaks up the space. Right now, there's nothing. It's right through, right from the front. You can see the exit sign.
I think Amanda's extremely lucky. Whatever you do to this place will look better than it is. So I'm gonna go change, get my tools, and I'm ready to go.
Excellent, you do that. That was easy. Maybe too easy.
It's demo day. At least now it has more character and texture.
We're going to get Jen and Kaylee to show them the mess that Igor's made.
How you going, guys?
Good, really good.
We walk up on them and they're looking a little bit nervous. You ready to do it though? You ready to go and have a look?
Definitely.
Let's go. Kaylee, she's proven to us that she's in quite a fragile state right now. So girls, this is where we close our eyes.
Don't let me fall.
Okay.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready to see the destruction, to see what Igor took a sledgehammer to.
Wow, that's a great feeling
the floors
under my
feel
feet.
crunchy.
Yeah.
You can just wait there.
Open your eyes.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm a little speechless. It's pretty crazy in here.
I'm liking that hole in the wall over there.
The reaction is very surprising. I thought we were gonna get tears.
Menu board's still there though.
Oh, it is.
Do you feel like you're about to take a step forward?
I feel good. I feel good.
I'm not buying it. She's trying to please us, but is she really on the road to recovery? I'm not sure. Hey?
Put a lot of work into that. What the hell am I gonna use now?
You have no respect at all.
Chef Adam and designer Amanda went undercover and experienced fresh.
This is bull.
Now, having seized the restaurant and taken $15,000 from fragile owner Kaylea,
I need a minute. I'm sorry.
Adam has to deal with Kaylee's emotional instability.
She's digging herself into a deep hole right now.
And designer Amanda has to deal with a space that has almost nothing in it.
No, it looks like a morgue.
The team has less than a week to turn this place around.
Honestly, I give this a 50-50 chance of working.
She's been focusing on this checklist and having a massive menu, but she doesn't realise that keeping it simple with a couple of things is so much easier. We've got a couple of surprises in store for you. But before we get to those, this checklist, okay, this is prohibiting you from cooking your food. It is pointless. You're not being allowed to express yourself as a chef.
Okay.
We got to get rid of it.
Let people choose what they want. That was pretty much the whole inspiration around my business. Put a lot of work into that. What the hell am I gonna use now?
You're going to use your skills as a chef. Before I cook with her, she has to convince me that she's got the building blocks for it. And the first thing is palate. The test that I've got in store for you is so that I can see where you're at as a chef. I'm going to have to blindfold you. If she doesn't get it right, it's game over. No more cooking. She's going to have to hire a chef and get out of the kitchen. So you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Tell me what you think that is.
Nectarine,
Spot on.
tomato,
Absolutely.
gotta be pine nuts, radish, cucumber, fresh mozzarella,
She's nailing it.
dried cranberries.
Yep. Every single item I give her, she's getting it. But it does make me wonder why the food that she's putting out is so bland, especially when she has a palate and she knows what her food tastes like.
I don't know this one.
You don't know this one? Pink peppercorns.
And that really surprised me. It was really fruity. I'm surprised that I didn't get them all right.
Well, it's dried shrimp.
Okay.
So this tells me that you know your ingredients. It makes me question why you're putting out bland food. I know you can put out good food. You just got to let yourself cook, not other people control how you cook. Chefs become chefs because we have some severe passion for what we do and for our food. I can see it in her. She just needs to be freed up so that she can showcase it.
Like I've said, this place was so before that anything we do to it will be an improvement. I just have to use my time wisely in these early stages, because I know Amanda is going to screw up something later that I will have to fix.
G'day, Kaylee. How you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Welcome to the RTO kitchen.
Thank you.
So the first thing I'm going to be showing you today is your salmon lock sandwich. This is the one I ate when I first went into that restaurant, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since then. It was so it's just bland. So I'm going to do a few changes to it so that the flavours jump off the plate for you. I'm sticking with Kaylee's simple ingredients. I'm just bumping up the flavours, bringing in a bit of life to the dish. Now, you use salt and white sugar, and your mix is 60-40, I think I remember you saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is 70-30, heavier on the sugar than the salt, because you want it to be a little bit more sweet. We'll try using brown sugar. That will hit the salmon with a little bit more depth rather than just the plain white sugar. You said you used to put dill into your cure mix. I want you to start putting the dill back in. You're not going to be using the fronds or the leaves. You're going to be using the stems. All the leaves will be used for 2 other aspects. And some pink peppercorns. Just run your knife through the peppercorns just to break them up. So then essentially you're just going to give that a good mix through. We're going to cover the salmon with a nice crust of the dill and the peppercorns.
We're gonna cure the fish with the skin still on it?
Yes.
Okay.
It makes it easier to slice off. When you're curing it yourself, how heavy do you go with your cure mix?
Not too crazy, I just don't want to see any pink.
Yeah, we're just going to wrap it tightly in some plastic wrap.
Okay.
Okay? You don't want to use it straight away. You want to leave it overnight. The
Okay.
longer it sits like this, the better it gets. We're going to do a pickling liquid, just to change the cucumber aspect of it a little bit. Some sugar, some vinegar, pinch of salt. You just want to dissolve the sugar and the salt. Essentially, you're quickling the cucumber to order, okay?
Quickling?
Quickling, quick pickled. What we're going to be doing now is addressing the problem of plain cream cheese. We're just going to put the cream cheese in the bowl, add a little bit of whipping cream. You're breaking this down to make it more of a sauce rather than solid cream cheese. You just want to add a little bit of dill to the cheese. What's the other thing that goes really well with fish?
Lemon.
Exactly. You add ingredients bit by bit. We'll break up and mix around. So let's give this a taste. You reckon it needs more lemon juice?
I wouldn't say so.
It's a little bit more electric.
I love the taste of it, so we'll see if the customers do or not.
When I see a sandwich, I love seeing a beautiful little artisanal baguette.
I would rather see a baguette,
Okay,
for sure.
perfect. Slicing into your bread, try and keep it from cracking in half. So I'll give it a quick light toast. We're just going to warm this through. And while that's happening, I'll grab the salmon out of the fridge. We've got everything we need to go onto this sandwich. Don't be shy with it. And the salmon. So don't squash it down all flat. There's nothing holding you back from giving a little bit more of the cream cheese. Some of the red onion, some of the pickled cucumber. Just give it a little bit of a shake.
Okay.
Everything's got salt in it, so we're just sort of balancing things out. Some capers. You can put a bit of dill into that sandwich. All right, so that's the finished product.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really good. Right away, I get flavor of the onion, finishing up with the salmon.
Friggin' told her she'd like it, and so will her customers. It's fresh, it's vibrant, and it's really tasty.
I hate to admit it, but he definitely blew my sandwich out of the water. I'm gonna go for lunch now. That's all right with you.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Holy
Are you kidding me? I'm pissed. I drove around for 9 hours the other day looking for all this. Did you not see it? I just set it down
I'm on the other side
ago.
on the floor. No, I didn't.
You have no respect at all.
What do you mean no respect? What did
No
I do?
respect. He's so arrogant. Like he doesn't care.
I think Amanda behaves like a little princess here. I think she comes here and thinks that we all have to take care of her. She just drops the mirror right in the middle of a job site and thinks that it's just gonna be safe here.
It's my fault. I put it in the wrong spot.
You
You
gotta
just
put it on the
knocked it
scaffolding?
over.
Oh, come on. Like, seriously, you're not blaming me for this.
Yeah, I am blaming. You can go find me another one now. We're running out of time, and with him busting up the stuff that I'm bringing in,
Take the out of here. It's broken. Bad luck. It's just a disaster and time is ticking.
there's a major issue. Why are the lights off?
Oh, we have no power.
After seizing fresh, the restaurant takeover team promised to do better.
The space is not inspiring at all.
But now, Chef Adam isn't sure if Kaylea has what it takes.
I just don't know if she is fully comfortable with her palate.
And Igor is tired of Amanda's attitude.
I think Amanda behaves like a little princess here.
It's my fault?
The team has only a few days left to get the job done.
Today, we're trying to complete the construction. We have the slotted wall up, paneling is up, the structure of the bar is up, all of my lights are up, bulbs are in, but nothing is powered. And the biggest problem of all, we've replaced every single wire in this place, but still not enough juice in the existing panel, so we have to rip it out and change it to a new one. And then I got a call for inspector, and only then I can close the walls and outlets. The issue this restaurant used to have was every time they plug in something, they tripped a breaker. They could only plug in one thing at the time. We have to change it. We have to make this restaurant work so they can use all the equipment. It's just a disaster, and time is ticking, and I can't even talk how much it all cost.
This next sandwich I'm going to show you is the blat. Bacon, lettuce, apple, and tomato.
No avocado.
No avocado. Normally it would be avocado. Yours is going to have apple. What could be better? Apple and pork. It's a marriage made in heaven. Real simple, and people are going to love it.
Apple and pork, I get that, but apple and tomato, I don't really know.
First thing I'm going to show you is the apple aioli. It's apple and mayonnaise.
Yuck.
You're just going to roughly chop some apples, putting the apples in with a bit of mayonnaise, okay?
I know he's a big chef and all, but honestly, he's lost me on this one.
We just want to put in enough to help break down the apples into a paste. You don't want it super smooth because you want a bit of texture in there.
Yeah.
So that's perfect, right? What do you think of this idea of having apple with mayonnaise?
Different.
All right, I can see I'm losing on this one. She's got no trust. Believe in the apple aioli. So add a little bit of lemon juice. What do you reckon?
Different.
Bad way or a good way? Come on.
Did you make that mayonnaise?
No, I didn't.
That's what I'm tasting. We make our mayonnaise from scratch.
It's simple and it's bloody tasty. Ouch, she's right. I should have made it. Maybe I've created a monster here. On the bright side, she does have a palate and she's got some fight in her. That's a good thing.
Oh, wow. We're looking pretty awesome in there. Olga, the paint looks awesome. You're doing a great job. Thanks. But there's a major issue. Why are the lights off?
Oh, we have no power. Everything's off, the whole building.
When Igor and I first walked through the restaurant, I addressed the power issue, and it looked like we were going to be able to work with what we had. Turns out that's not the case.
Panel is too small. Whatever you decide to put in that kitchen is actually drawing more than they could afford, so we had to replace the panel.
We have to get a new electrical panel in order to accommodate for all of her kitchen equipment.
I've gone way over budget on electrical, but it had to be done. Let me just grab a flashlight. It's pretty dark in there.
Yeah, I'd like to have a look. This is going to cost a lot of money.
Watch your step.
Okay.
It's pretty dark in here. And this is the panel, this is the old one. But basically for half a day, we have no power at all. So no cutting, no chopping, no nailing.
This is going to affect the budget big time. We have 2 days until reveal.
We're losing half a day regardless. What can I do? I have to wait for inspector.
The inspector might not come until tomorrow even, and Igor's got walls wide open that he can't close until the inspector comes. So there's no way around this.
There's no way around it. We are pretty much screwed.
Bacon. So the bacon I get from my local delicatessen is the hot smoke kind, where essentially you can eat this like that. And the beauty of this bacon, you don't have to cook it to crisp.
Yeah, it's starting to smell really good.
Smells beautiful,
Smell
huh?
the smokiness.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that is what you're looking for. You don't need to crisp it up. It's quality bacon. It melts in your mouth.
I am a very well done bacon eater. The bacon has to be crispy.
Enjoyable, crisp, like
Crisp's
belly.
not the word.
No, that's crispy, you know, around there. So you want to get a bit of the aioli into the sandwich, same as like with the salmon. And then you're going to put the bacon in.
Looks pretty big. I don't know how you're going to fit the rest of it in there.
Ah, easy. So a few of the tomatoes in there as well. So you want to get some apple.
This is where he loses me. A layer of tomatoes and then a layer of apples. This is never going to work.
And then to top it off, picture yourself at Fresh Sandwich Bar and having this come out to you.
Yeah, it looks wonderful. Even though that bacon isn't anywhere close to as crispy as I like it.
But it's cooked, it's beautiful.
I don't think the sandwich is gonna work at all. All right.
This will blow her cheap, crispy bacon right out of the water.
Wonderful.
It's what you want to look like after you've eaten a sandwich.
I think it's great. And with our homemade mayonnaise, it'll be even better.
Exactly. That's our job as a chef, to strive for better. She's got to stop following and be a leader. That's what makes meals memorable. She's starting to believe, to get that fire.
It's gonna be called the Awesome Adam Blatt.
This electrical is kind of a nightmare. So I feel really horrible doing this, but I have to call Kaylea.
Kaylea speaking.
I need her to cough up some more money. Hi, it's Amanda calling. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good, thanks. We have an issue with the electrical panel. There's not enough power to support your restaurant, so basically what needs to happen is we need an entire new electrical panel.
Electrical's always been a big problem. I told them this right off the bat. I don't understand why they'd start ripping things apart without even checking the box for more power.
Okay, so what's happening then?
I'm just gonna be straight with you. We need more money. I don't know where she's gonna get the money. I don't have any other options.
Okay. How much more money?
About $3,000 more.
Are you serious? I don't have it. I came up with the original budget, and that was hard enough for me.
I can hear your heart beating through the phone, but we're running out of time. We have 2 days left until reveal, and I just don't know how we're going to make it.
You guys can't just expect me to come up with more money out of nowhere. It's just not possible for me.
The deal was $15,000. I gave them $15,000. There is no more money. I have nothing, so they're gonna just have to figure it out for themselves.
Things are getting dire here. I have $0. Is this for sale?
Actually, no, that's actually part of our window display.
I'm pretty much screwed.
After experiencing fresh,
Very far from fresh.
Chef Adam and designer Amanda took over the restaurant
And I'm going to need you to come up with $15,000.
and promised to transform a stale fresh into a success.
Cheers.
But with a doubtful Kaylea
He's lost me on this one.
and a runaway budget,
I need her to cough up some more money.
this job is far from over. They're down to their last 48 hours.
All right, Kaylea, so what I'm about to show you is a Thai coconut curry corn soup. Her city is surrounded by cornfields. Let's make a corn soup. So I'll show you how to make the curry paste. You're going to be picking a lot of coriander because you need the coriander leaves for garnish, but you also need the roots and stem from the bottom as an ingredient in the curry paste. They all go into the food processor. Some chilies. You can make it as hot as you want, okay? Lemongrass. Garlic cloves, ginger, kaffir lime leaf. Have you ever had kaffir lime leaf before?
I have.
It's an integral part of a curry paste. And you want to get some shallots in there as well. So just peeled up, sliced up, and in. And then this beautiful stuff here. Do you know what
In a bowl.
No. Fish paste, so a little bit, not much. This is strong stuff. And a little bit of fish sauce. Everything goes into the food processor and you puree it up to a nice fine paste. So while that's happening, I've got a pot on, we'll bring it up to heat, add a little bit of oil, not too much. If we have a look at this, have a smell of that, tell me what you think. No? Smells good, nice and aromatic.
Yeah? No, this does not smell good.
We're gonna add some curry paste. And you just wanna fry that off.
My eyes are burning from the curry paste.
Smells
Flavors
beautiful,
are really
right?
opening up.
Yeah, absolutely. So now while that's frying off, we want to add some fresh corn.
So this is just fresh off the cob? You haven't done
Fresh
anything
off
to
the
it?
cob, nothing done to it. Just crank the heat back up a bit.
Ooh, I think the heat is cranked in that pot.
And after that's had a little bit of a fry, we're going to add some coconut milk.
Okay.
Now don't go crazy with it. Give it a good mix around. So now that this has come to a boil, we're going to puree it. Perfect. And then we can add some fish sauce. We can hit it with the lime juice. Essentially, we're going to go into the bowl with the soup and garnish it with a little bit of coriander and some kaffir lime leaf.
It's fresh.
Hey?
I can't wait to see my customers' reaction because this is definitely going to be something new for them to try. I absolutely love it.
So after all this, the next time you make that salmon lox sandwich, you're going to be making it for me and Amanda in your brand new restaurant.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Tomorrow's reveal day. The electrical issue at the restaurant is totally holding us back. I have $0 to get the final design pieces I need for fresh. I'm pretty much screwed. I'm gonna check out a few antique stores. They have a lot of rustic pieces, and I might be able to negotiate a deal. I need a deal. These are cool. But then I find these window frames. How much are these?
Those are about 35 each.
And what if I take two?
For two, I can give you them both for 60 bucks.
Perfect, I'll take them. Okay, things are getting dire here. I need a piece that will make the dining area pop, and I have nothing. But then, this wonderful green grass texture stuff catches my eye.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. Is this for sale?
Actually, no, that's actually part of our window display.
Here's the thing. I'm designing a restaurant down the street, Fresh. Have you heard of it?
I've heard rumors of it, yeah.
The thing is, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Kaylea, the owner, has this whole farm to fork philosophy, and this has that organic, earthy quality that is just so inspiring. I can't really take no for an answer. I need that stuff now.
Well, I tell you what, since you put it that way, I'll let you have it.
I think he kind of feels sorry for me. How much will he charge me for it?
No charge.
Really?
Yeah.
Score! You just made my day.
It's been 6 days, and it's been a lot of work, way more than I anticipated. So I've replaced almost every electrical outlet in this place. But finally, inspector came in, looked everything over, gave us a pass. It's been a ton of work, but at least that's over with.
So I'm at the restaurant checking in to see how things are coming together, and I'm noticing the electrical panel has been replaced. Oh, the panel's been awesome. Amazing. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Amanda.
Remember that mirror that you smashed and I was really angry? You have no respect at all.
First of all, I didn't smash it. It fell.
Okay, remember that mirror that fell and I was really angry?
And got smashed, the mirror that you left where it wasn't supposed to be.
Well, anyway, I've come up with this fabulous idea to add some really cool texture to the space. If you could help me hang it up.
Okay.
When Igor broke my beautiful mirror, I was pretty pissed. But then I came across this beautiful textured green leafy stuff, and I thought, this stuff has to be framed. And lo and behold, I have a frame laying around. That's going to give the restaurant the texture and character and color that it's lacking.
She's been up a lot, but generally she does a pretty good job.
3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Wow.
After going undercover and eating at Fresh,
This place barely has a pulse.
Chef Adam and designer Amanda seized the restaurant, took $15,000 from an emotionally fragile Kaylea,
I need a minute. I'm sorry.
and promised to save this failing restaurant in 6 days. Their deadline is mere hours away.
I've done tons of restaurants, but I never had to make over a dry cleaning.
These are the last minute touches that really bring the whole concept together. I need to put all this last minute stuff together and pray that I get this done in time. I know that once everything's done, Kaylee's not gonna be mad at me. Well, it's been quite an adventure. I'm really excited to show Kaylea her new restaurant.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
There you go, guys.
Nervous.
I see you holding your breath. You're like, you've got the vapors going on. She's shaking like a leaf. You want to go see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. But we have to close our eyes from here. I hope she loves this. Open your eyes to your new sign.
Wow.
She's kind of just staring at it. I don't know, is this a good stare or a bad stare? Do you love it?
I don't know. They changed the color, the logo, everything. Sandwich shop is really small.
And you want fresh to pop, right? You want to look like
Definitely.
food. You want to look like a restaurant. She may not love it right now, but I think it's going to grow on her.
Just wanted to see the rest now.
Let's do it.
Okay. If she doesn't like the sign, maybe I totally misread her. Maybe she's going to hate the space.
My stomach is like going in circles.
3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Wow.
This is beyond what I've ever imagined. First thing I noticed was the color, the warm feel. I love the floors.
Wow, what a relief. She loves it.
It is so nice to see her smile. We haven't seen that from her at all this week.
Amanda's done a fantastic job in that restaurant. It's such an inspiring place.
I'm dying to see the kitchen right now. Looks like a real kitchen. Who would have thought?
Your equipment is all plugged in.
Nothing's gonna short.
I have a proper service line. Things are gonna just run so much smoother now.
It's a space that can be worked in. It's clean, it's simple, and it flows.
I really do love it. Trust me, I wouldn't hide it if I didn't. I just can't wait to get in here and work.
Let's open now. No.
I wish.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
It's exciting.
When I first met Kaylea, she was empty.
I'm just stuck.
She was a hollow shell sapped of all her energy and beliefs in her cooking. It's already looking heaps better, eh?
Heaps better.
I like these rolls. Seeing Kaylea tonight has really shown me she's come full circle. She can stand there and sell her food and stand up for it.
I definitely see where Adam's coming from, wanting to cut back the menu. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many sandwiches we actually open with on opening day.
Nice. Top job. Hey, guys.
Ladies.
Very nice. Amazing. Hopefully what we've given Kaylea will motivate her and re-inspire her to be the chef that she's always wanted to be. This is amazing.
This is very good, actually.
Kaylea is going to be proud to have this on her menu. Good job, Adam. And you know what? Good job, me. This place looks amazing.
This whole experience has pretty much been like a roller coaster ride, but now we look at this place, it's just words can't describe. Let's make a toast to the restaurant Takeover team for giving me my dream.
Well, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All the best to the future.
I'm starving.
Since the takeover, Kaylea's been a lot happier. Things have been running pretty smoothly.
It's been really good. It's been really busy. It's pretty steady. It's wonderful.
It was awesome.
Kaylea in general just seems to have a big weight lifted off her shoulders now.
Now it's so bright and, I don't know, it's just really fresh looking.